Good morning, YouTube. I hope everybody's doing good today. We're going to be hearing, and many of you probably have, that Earth is warmer today, much more during 70 to 80% of the last 11,300 years. So that being said, we've had many explosions. We've all been following them and speculate as to why and how they're being caused. There's a new link on RSOE about an explosion in Illinois, and that explosion was at a paint factory, and they don't know what caused that explosion. It blew people through midair. When they came to burning workers, they were charred in black around the face. Right now, and I for copyright purposes, I won't show it, but there's two guys out in a field with little holes dug all over. Listen to their explanation. Field technician Michael Bernstein left, and project foreman Steve Clack are of SET Environmental Inc. They sift through leaves and vegetation. They're digging holes in the ground, and they said they're checking for paint flecks and other possible contaminants in a retention pond a few doors down from Fox Valley Systems in Cary, because there was quite an explosion there, as I said, and that's on RSOE today, at a, just south of Chicagoland in Illinois, a paint explosion. And then up in Edmonton, Canada, there were two separate house explosions in recent weeks, and it's got contractors on edge, as the heading of the story goes. And I'll post all these links. There's videos for them. This is from the 25th of February. I've just been sitting on this until I wanted it. Edmonton, occupational health and safety and fire investigators are sifting through the rubble of two separate house explosions that happened just over 48 hours apart. Both happened at homes that were under construction. Both originated in the basement of the homes. The contractors don't understand. He says this was a brand new home. Natural gas is the one that comes to everybody's mind first and foremost, is what he says. But there's a whole gambit of things it could be, and I'll post the link to all this, of course. The one quoted is saying, "These are all brand new homes," John Isambres points out. "There's no way they should be leaking. They're brand new." So what we have is the warmest weather in possibly a warmest planet in 11,000 years, and we got methane hydrates being liquefied and released all over the planet. I will post a link to this methane hydrates and some info about that, where they detect it, where they want to mine it, where they are mining it. The methane hydrates is the problem to all of this. And, you know, in this link, gas hydrates, entrance to a methane age or a climate threat. Well, it's a climate threat, and our global warming by our farts and our cow shit is not what's causing this, okay? As we well know. Sorry to be rude with that, but it just gets frustrating. They're keeping myself and others busy with all this other chaos, when the real killer that everybody should be worried about is tectonic plate movement. The Asian plate, Indonesian plate is breaking up in the center of it. So we got the action in the Pacific Rim. We got gas explosions all over this country, with crust displacement, leaking gas mains, leaking pipes along the New Madrid, possibly, and I will hypothesize this, releasing of methane gas hydrates up through the soil, and they take the path of least resistance. Therefore, it shows this workers on the scene This one, they're out digging in a field trying to find paint flecks and other possible contaminants at this explosion in Illinois. And then there's a couple other slides. An employee from the Environmental Monitoring and Technology Thursday tests water samples near Fox Valley Systems a day after the explosions at the Cary plant. So that tells me right there it was not an internal propane tank or something in the paint plant. They're looking in the soil, they're testing the soil. I'll put the links. It is a warming planet with methane hydrates being released along fault lines and other places, paths of least resistance. And that's what they know. That's why Bobby Jindal won't answer any questions when directed to him about that damn sinkhole down there and them hundreds of caverns that will go when all of this comes apart. So while they keep us busy with laws and droning and who's going to get killed and who's being listened to, I don't care too much about that, because I do follow these other things that suggest this whole country is going to blow up from coast to coast and up into Canada as well. It's just a mathematical certainty. The only thing I don't know is when. God bless you all. Take care and stay safe and stay smart.